Begin speaking.
Hey guys, Swamp Fox here. Alright, we're going to be doing the Sojourner achievement for the Ringing Deeds. You're going to find this video is for the Caretaker of Brunwin's Terrace. It's the first one needed. Let's track it so that I can see. Yeah.
Another interruption.
The Caretaker of Brunwin's Terrace. Greetings, Outlander. You must be the problem solver I've heard about. I'm Caretaker Batsvara. I tend to Earthen who have gone into stasis, like our friend here. Oh my god, don't be another Kogrin quest. I don't know if I can deal with that emotionally. I often patrol Brunwin's Terrace to honor my fellow Earthen with an offering of cinder brew. Recently, however, I've drawn the attention of a local species of moles. They have a nose for sweets and greedy claws for all else. You look like you can defend yourself. Will you accompany me to pay respects to those who have gone into stasis?
Stay productive.
Anything for you. Oh wow, you can fly. Okay, didn't expect that. I feel like putting cinder brew on them is sweet and also bad.
Please proceed.
Isn't that stuff pretty volatile? I guess they do drink it. I hope when I die, it's in an action pose that I'm stuck in forever. That's 5. The only bad part about killing all the stuff around that inn is you find all these Brax's items, and they're all worth 1 copper. I guess I didn't need him out for that. Alright, one more little mole. Where you be?
You are acknowledged.
The Caretakers of Brunwin's Terrace. Gratitude expressed. Your reputation as a stalwart ally is well deserved.
Returning to work.
Shimmermist Falls. West of Gundergaz is another green space, a lovely area with waterfalls and more terraces. My schedule takes me in that direction next, and I would be very glad of your company to help deal with the wildlife there as well. If your other duties are not pressing, let's meet there.
Praise the machine.
I feel like I'm just doing this. She's just asking me to do her job. I guess that's what most questing is.
Begin speaking.
You made it! Let us get to work.
Remain vigilant.
A perfect sponge. Welcome, stalwart colleague, to Shimmermist Falls. It's always damp here, a thriving paradise for green, living things. Unfortunately, it's also the perfect climate for moss to grow on my inert earthen charges. We'll need to gather a few supplies for removing the moss. First, we'll need a sponge to wash their surfaces, to be soft enough to not damage them, but strong enough to hold up to the earthen's rough stone skin. The caps from the lash rooms down there below are perfect.
Returning to work.
My work as a caretaker brings me to some beautiful, if at times dangerous, places. I appreciate your assistance and company during this endeavor. I feel like she should carry a weapon.
Remain vigilant.
Buckets and blooms. Down among the creeping lash rooms grows an orange flower. Mixed with water, its blooms make a caustic solvent that is perfect for removing moss from earthen skin. I also left a bucket next to the earthen the last time I was here, which I used to make the solvent. Something seems to have made off with it. Could I delegate the task of gathering these to you? I'll wait here. The moles from the terrace have given me enough excitement for one day.
Stay productive.
I feel like you're just delegating everything to me.
I don't have a target.
Not much of that flower. Oh. I hit it right away. Those flowers are definitely spread out. Right? With that bucket. Must feel bad for the guy. How dare you interrupt my macro?
Please, proceed.
Perfect sponge. These lash room caps make for perfect sponges.
Praise the machine.
Task complete. This one's perfect. And your performance is optimal, of course.
Stay
well, thank you.
productive.
Buckets and blooms. The acidity from the plants is strong enough to remove the moss, but gentle enough to not harm the earthen. Plus, it has a pleasing smell to it, almost like sulfur.
Returning to work.
Ah, I can smell the sulfur from here. Thank you for gathering the bucket and blooms. Not everyone shares my taste, but I enjoy a bowl of lightly seared magma in an igneous bowl, especially when the fumes are particularly sulfurous. What? You never tried it? To each their own. Yeah, I might die.
Remain vigilant.
Mossy Earthen. Excellent work gathering everything together. I've mixed the solvent for you. Now all that's left is to gently clean off our mossy friends down there.
Praise the machine.
Earthen usually know when they're shutting down. These friends made a pact to strike a final pose together. Thank you for honoring them.
Thanks?
You are acknowledged.
Mossy Earthen. That's much better. Earthen should be firm stone, not soft fuzz.
Stay productive.
Tending to Ausgazur? Signed, task complete. I'll check back on these folks on my next scheduled patrol. There's one more Earthen I must tend to today. He is very special to me. You've been an especially considerate colleague, so I'd like for you to see him. Let us travel west a bit, closer to the falls.
Remain vigilant.
Guessing it was that named yep.
Another interruption.
Tending to I can't say his name. Ausgazur? You made it. She looks at the outstretched hand of the earthen next to her in sighs. I admit that I am quite disturbed by what I've found here. Your presence is a comfort.
Returning to work.
Too much drip. This is Ausgazur. His hand is usually full of a selection of his favorite gems. We don't really know what it's like when we go into stasis, but he wanted to spend his last moments contemplating the natural beauty of Azeroth and her bounty. I am afraid someone or something has made off with the jewels he usually holds. Let's look around, see if you can find any clues where they may have gone off to. Kobolds.
Praise the machine.
It's always kobolds. That was quick.
Begin speaking.
Too much drip. Ausgazur will never forgive me if his gems go missing. This is very upsetting. Who would steal from an earthen in stasis?
Returning to work.
Kobolds made off with his gems? This is unacceptable. Must recover the rest of Ausgazur's jewels.
Praise the machine.
Seeking Ausgazur's gems. So it was kobolds who made off with Ausgazur's gems. I did not realize the waterworks was under attack. Our timing is lucky for the defenders down below. We must get those jewels back. I'll stay here and guard the remaining gems, but I implore you to complete a critical task. Go down into the waterworks and retrieve the rest.
Stay productive.
I'm sure also save them. You know, that might be a thing.
Remain vigilant.
Glintwick the Gem Grabber. The kobold mentioned Glintwick. Did he? It sounds like she's the driving force behind the gem thieves. I'll bet my beard she's got Ausgazur's last gem. Look for her in the waterworks and see if she has a final gem. She may also be behind the attack that's happening, so taking her out will help the defenders.
Returning to work.
I feel like she should be a little bit more worried about the defenders. Putting that out there. Go take out Glintwick first. Who let you in here? Man, every one of these kobolds apparently has one of his gems. Never had a drop rate this high. Yep. Damn. Yeah, that was quick. Oh, who shot it?
Please, proceed.
We need to find the rest of Ausgazur's gems. Critical priority. Well, yeah, and helping the waterworks. I feel like that's also important.
Stay productive.
Excellent work. Though they're not worth much monetarily, these gems meant a great deal to Ausgazur. I am glad he will not be parted from them any longer.
Praise the machine.
Glintwick the Gem Grabber. Glintwick will not get away with this thievery.
Remain vigilant.
You did it! You found the last gem. I'm glad that Glintwick will no longer be after Ausgazur's gems. This particular gem was his favorite. It's not faceted like the rest. Ausgazur could always find the beauty in flawed things. He would show me this one and marvel its hue and potential. Never wanted it buffed or shined. She's silent a moment, then looks at the gray earthen beside her. Ah, Ausgazur, you never cared what I looked like either. Saw my potential. I miss you, friend. Aww.
Praise the machine. You are acknowledged.